What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? We are live. We are live. Not gonna do an intro call like I normally do. I put the intro, put the music, put the video. I do everything like that. I'm going to kind of skip through that, guys. I'm gonna skip through that. I'm gonna go right to it. So a lot of this you'll be able to come back for the replay side of things. Okay. In the meantime, I'll give a quick second for everybody to kind of tune in, to tap in for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the chats here that we are live. I just want to go ahead and go right into this. Go ahead and just put in the chats here that we are live. We are live, we are live, we are live. In the meantime, you can let me know in the chat how you guys doing today. What are you guys up to? How's the week been treating you so far? Again, we're gonna go right into this. Go ahead and adjust some stuff here really quick. Boom, boom. Cool. All right, guys. And the reason I want to go a little bit faster right now, I'm in the DFW area, and if you are in the DFW area as well, you know that we're having a really bad storm still. We had some tornadoes hit, so obviously prayers, vibes, everything to those who were affected by the tornadoes last night. It's been really bad the weather right now, so we're gonna call into existence some good energy that we do not get shut off here mid call with the power outages that we've been having. But we're gonna go right into today's training. Right? We're gonna go right into it for sure. Let me make sure the chat is active. Yes, the chat is active for sure. Live chat is visible. Perfect. And as you see the title of today's call, it's titled, It's Not On You, It's In You. So something that we do a lot here, right, on Mindset Mondays is we speak about mindset, how important it is. It doesn't matter what you do. Either you're in trading with me, either you're in entrepreneurship, whatever your career is, mindset is so important to be able to obtain what is it that you're looking for in life, correct? So every title, there's been a reason to it. If you go all the way back to the first one that I started here on the YouTube channel, you'll see that they all kind of coincide. They all make sense. They all have a rhythm to it, right? Same thing goes with this one. There's a rhythm to this call as well. And again, the title for today is going to be It's Not On You, It's In You, right? Now that title has a theme, and the theme to that title, right, that we're looking at is you need to understand that, for example, I'm going to speak about me right now, myself. Always like to speak about you guys. I like to speak who's in the chat. Kruger, how are you doing? Maya, Sawyer, everybody, even you're watching this replay. I like it always about us, but I'm going to say me just so we can understand fully what this call is about. I'm going to say this loud and clear. Myself, Brent Bedall. You could take everything away from me. You could take it all away. And guess what's going to happen? I'm just going to get it all back again. It's that simple, right? It's that I know it's not what I have, but it's that I know what I could do with what I have that separates me from being in the winners group versus the losers group, right? Being and having that separation of saying, yes, I am a winner, it's for that simple fact that I know that everything can be taken away from me, but I'll just get it back. That it really doesn't matter what I have or what I don't have. It's more the fact of what I do have, what I do with what I have. And that's what separates. So just so you can understand what the theme goes to this call, right? Now, today's message, right? Super important because I know that somebody here feels that you've lost something. Or in the past that you have lost something and you just have that feeling where you don't really know what to do with it, what to do with that feeling, right? Either it could be money, it could be opportunities, it could be relationships, it could be just confidence. You could have a situation to where you lose aura points, right? Just something in that point where you lose and you don't really know how to feel about it. You're just simply lost, right, at that point. So it's understanding, let me ask you something, right? Simple question for those that are here, right? You can put in the chat if you would like to. It's a simple question here. If everything was taken away from you today, right now, just stripped away from you completely, either that being your job, your business, friends, just comfort of where you are right now, what would be left? That's a question that a lot of times we don't ask ourselves because it's like, why are you going to ask yourself that question? You want to make sure you're manifesting positivity, all things of that nature, right? But at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself these certain questions. If everything's taken away from me today, whatever it is, right? If something is taken away from me, everything or just something, right? What would be left? Now, perfect, Maya, exactly, right? Somebody's paying attention. Then I press exactly, guys, right? But for some, not like you guys, right? But for some, what it does, it brings fear. But what does it do for the winners? For their winners, like everybody here listening right now, right? What happens there is that you know you'll get it back. I lost a job, get a job, right? I lost a business, I'll get a business. I lost a connection, I'll make another connection. I lost some comfort right now, it'll be more comfortable later, right? It's just having that mentality of you know you're going to get it back. Now, why? Why? It's because it's a side of that. What makes you successful is not what's outside of you, but what's inside of you. That's why I say it's not on you, it's in you. You need to understand that side of things, right? I'll say it one more time. It's because what makes you successful, it's not that it's outside of you, but it's inside of you, right? It's not on me, it's in me. You need to understand that side of things. You understand that for this mindset, there has to be a shift always in mindset. So that mindset shift is the understanding that you're not determined by what you have. You are determined by what you do with what you have. Hey, you know what? I only have my phone with 10 contacts. Okay, what can you do with your phone with 10 contacts? It's just the perspective of how you're seeing, and that's how you shift your mindset. It's understanding the difference, right? Because at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we're nice, we play nice, but at the end of the day, there's winners and there's losers. We don't like segregation. We like to be a union. We like to be a family. We like to help each other out. That's how I've always seen it. I don't see in color. I don't see groups, something like that. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. There's winners and there's losers, and we need to understand that difference, right? The difference between is the bounce back, right? The difference is between, okay, you're a winner, you lost something, you bounce back and get it, versus those who stay stuck, right? Because a situation of luck is very different. You run into a little bit of luck, but then something gets taken away from you and then it's gone. And now you're stuck again. Have you ever seen somebody like that wins the lotto? There's like a crazy statistic, right? When somebody wins the lotto, they go broke, they go bankrupt in a matter of months. And then you will never see them be successful. You will never, not even successful, I'm not going to say success, right? But you'll never see them have that level of money. They'll be a millionaire, they'll win a scratch off, they'll win a lotto ticket. They went from going $10, $20, $30,000 a year to having $3.5 million night to day. But then what happens? 2-3 months on the line, gone. And then they never get to see 6-7 figures again. Why? Because they hit a stroke of luck. And they got stuck in there. We bounce back. That's the biggest difference, right? It's understanding that part. It's the difference. It's a key difference right there in between winners and losers is that, right? It's the mindset. It's the resilience. It's the execution of how we do things. Winners don't cry about what they lost. They simply rebuild with what's inside of them. That's all it is. You rebuild with what's inside of you. Guess what? I burn an account trading. Well, guess what? I have in here, I have knowledge. And I could rebuild again. I could get another account and I could get to 6-7 figures again. I'm doing it right now. At one point I had $900,000 I was trading with. Well, guess what? I'm doing it again. I lost it all and I'm doing it again. No difference. It's just simply a bounce back. I rebuild. I've done it once. I could do it twice. It's the mentality. I'm not going to cry and whine about it. The company left, disappeared, took everybody's money. What do? Do I just stay stuck and cry and whine about this company ripped everybody off and took all the money? Or do I simply rebuild? I rebuild, right? There's two people. We'll use a simple example, right? Because I know a lot of people work 9 to 5s. I know I don't myself, but a lot of people still work 9 to 5s, and that's perfectly fine. Nothing against 9 to 5ers. I just don't like the 9 to 5. But we're going to put an example like that for jobs, right? One person will complain. They'll blame the company. They feel powerless. They feel like they can't do nothing. And then the other person, what do they see? They see an opportunity. They see an opportunity either to sharpen their skills, make new connections, and get even a better job. Right? Because it's that simple. If you're at your job right now and you're not liking your job, you could sit there, complain, whine, feel like there's not going to go nowhere. Or you could say, you know what? Let me sharpen my skill sets so that way I could go elsewhere and I could get paid what I want to get paid. That's all it is. It's your value perspective of it, right? When I used to work at 9 to 5s, I know, like, okay, cool. This company just has me as a sales rep and I want to be a manager. Well, what do I need to do to become a manager? Okay, take some courses, learn how to speak a little bit better, understand management, understand some programs. Okay, skill set, you don't want me? Okay, boom, they do. I'm gone. and now I'm somewhere else where they do want me. It's that simple. It's just the mindset of it, again, of what you're wanting to do, either in entrepreneurship or even in jobs. That's why I wanted to use both examples, right? It's the same situation. Both of those people, they both have jobs, right? They both lose their jobs. One complains and says, man, I lost my job because the company did XYZ. And the other one says, okay, cool, I lost my company. This is perfect. I got fired. This is amazing. Now what do I do? Perfect example for myself. The company I was with shut down the department. What happened? I have the support of my wife, of course, and everything to say, hey, you know what? Go ahead, sink or swim. Sink or swim. Trade. 3 months. Go for it. If it wasn't for that department getting shut down and me being let go of that company, I would not be where I'm at right now. I would not be a full-time trader entrepreneur. It's the mindset. I could have sat and whined and I could have blamed the company and simply found another job and that's it. Or I went ahead and I did what I did. The world can take things from you. You need to understand that. But no one can take what's inside of you. What's in you, nobody can take that away. Especially when it comes to skill sets. And mindset is a skill set as well. Nobody could take that away from you. Nobody could take that away from you. If you are strong in here, nobody could come away and take that away from you because that is something that you have. Nobody could strip that from you. You need to understand that part, right? It's the power of knowing who you are. The power of knowing who you are. I know who I am. Nobody's going to come and tell me, hey, you know what? This is your value. This is what you are. Hell no. I know what I am. I know the value that I bring. And nobody could determine that. That's only me because I have the power of the knowledge. You see me with a name brand shirt, many times you see me with a plain black shirt. Many times you see me with the Rollie, many times you don't see me with the Rollie. It's not that define me. That doesn't define me at all. It's not that. Because I know that I've had nice things and I've lost them before, and guess what? I'm still me. I never changed. I continue to go what I want. But now understand too that when you know what's in you, so what's in you, right? What's in you is going to be the skill sets, the mindset, the work ethic, the morale, the creativity. That you'll never feel powerless at all. If you have that, nobody can overcome you. I know my conscience is clean. I know I'm moral. I know I'm creative with what I do. My work ethic, pristine. My mindset is strong, and I have a skill set that is worth $1 million. So therefore, nobody can take that away. I know what's in me. I'm powerful because I know what's in me. Who you were before, when you had money, before you had success, right? You have to think about that, right? That's why they say you have to believe it first, right? Before I had the nice watches and this and that, in my mind, I already had it even though I didn't have it. Before I had the money in my mind, I had it before I had it. So I was already working on becoming that person before I had what I have now. So nothing really changed because I was the same person. Obviously, I matured. I learned a little bit more. I was able to help more people now. But nothing has changed before and after, right? That's what I tell you, right? A lot of people say, like, money will show the true colors. It's not that money will change you. It's that money will expose you, right? Money hasn't exposed me because I'm the same guy. Like, I'll still go to Mexico to my hood and I'll sit on the sidewalk and drink a 40 ounce. Doesn't matter what I have on. And I'll kick it with my friends. And at the same time, we could go to a Skyrise and have a nice drink at a bar. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm the same person. But because I already knew who I was going to be, who I was working on to be, I became that person before it came. It's the power of knowing. I knew something wasn't there yet, but in my mind, I knew it was coming. And that's why you have to make sure that you know who you are. That's why I say constantly, look in the mirror. You have to do that nonstop. Example, right? The broke entrepreneur, we say that, right? The broke entrepreneur with the right mindset will find a way to make money again. I'll say that one more time just so you write that down because I know there's a lot of entrepreneurs here. A broke entrepreneur with the right mindset will find its way to make money again. A millionaire with a weak mindset will lose it all and never recover. That's what I just said right now about the scratch offs and the people that hit the lotto, right? You're broke right now when you hit the lotto. Guess what? You're a millionaire and you're going to lose it. You may be broke right now, but you have the right mindset and you're working on the right things. Guess what? You're going to find the way and the money's going to come. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. The real value isn't what's in your bank account, but it's what's in your mind. What's in your mind will allow you to follow to determine what's in your bank account. To understand that 100%, guys, you need to understand. I know with social media right now, it's so hard to understand that. And again, I was guilty of that. I was guilty of being like, man, I need to have $1 million. And I was like, okay, well, then later on, as I grew and I matured, I was like, well, for what? Like, why is it that I just want to have 1 million to show it on my bank account? What does that do? What does that say about me? That says nothing about me. I want to be able to where I could become a true leader and I could go ahead and example and I could do things like what I'm doing right now, right? That's what I'm looking for, right? That's the biggest thing. And guess what? Because I've done good enough for enough people and I've worked on my ethic, I've worked on my skill set, everything else follows. Now I'm going to show you something really important here, right? I'm going to show you ABCs. There are 3 different things you need to look at, right? On how to tap into your inner power. You need to understand, again, the power comes from within. We're speaking about within. The power comes within. So we need to understand how to tap into that. We need to expose ourselves and we need to bring that out. And how do we do that? There's 3 simple steps right here, okay? So step A, we put an A right here, step A, right? We need to shift from scarcity to abundance. Shift scarcity to abundance. What do I mean by that? A scarcity mindset will say, I lost everything, I have nothing, I'm done. An abundance mindset will say, cool, I may have lost some things, but I still got me. Let's go. So ask yourself, right? What skills, what knowledge, and what strengths do you have that no one can take away from you? I could, quick little list right now. I trade. Nobody could take that away from you, right? My mindset, like, it's like Mike Tyson says, it's impeccable, it's impregnable. Like, nobody can come tell me nothing about me. I am him. I don't care what you say. You will not bring me down. You can say whatever. The most imaginable. I was in the military for a while, so you can imagine the things that I was told to me in boot camp, right? So there's nothing that you could tell me that's going to hurt my mindset, right? Those are 2 quick little things right there. 2, let alone I'm bilingual, right? But let's just put those 2 things right there without calling anything crazy, right? Just those 2 things right there. Nobody can take that away from you. But here's the thing, what I challenge you guys to do is the following. I want you to write down, get a piece of paper and write down my real wealth. My real wealth. Or even if you want to put your name, right? Kruger's real wealth, Shania's real wealth, right? You could put your name or just mine. And what I want you to put there is I don't want you to put there your money, your cars, your watch, none of that stuff. What I want you to write down there is that. What skills do you have? What knowledge do you have? What strength do you have that no one can take away from you? And I don't care. I don't want you to put a price attached to it, right? If you know you are simply a kind and caring person, no matter what happens, you are always just cheerful and happy. That's something right there that nobody could take away from. I want you to write that down because you're going to start seeing what true wealth is at that point. Because true wealth is something that nobody could take away from you, right? So I want you to write that down. That's a challenge for you. This is how to tap into your inner power. The second one is going to be build resilience through challenges. Like I said, expose yourself. I just said expose yourself, right? Build resilience. And we've spoken about resilience in the last calls. Build resilience through challenges. So every setback we spoke about is what? It's a test. We've spoken about this before, right? It's a blessing. Every loss is a lesson. We've spoken about this already in past calls already. Past mindset calls. So every setback is a test. So we need to know, right, as far as, are we proving ourselves through this test that we deserve to go to the next level? Because we hear constantly like, man, I'm going to make it. I'm going to the next level. I'm going to level up. We hear a lot of these things, right? Especially in entrepreneurship. But okay, are you deserving of it? Have you proved yourself? You can't go, like I can't go in a ring and box somebody at a professional level right now. I haven't proven myself. I haven't gone to the gyms. I haven't done the amateur fights. I haven't done everything to get to the point where it's okay, you are now a contender for a belt. I can't do that. In my mind, you could put me in any ring. Put me in the ring with Mike Tyson right now. I'll probably last 1 round, but put me in there. Like, my mindset is so strong that I'll get in the ring with Mike Tyson. But I have not proven myself worthy to be in a ring with Mike Tyson. I haven't had enough setbacks, enough lessons that are tests to put me to that level. How do you do that? Well, you expose yourself. You have to challenge yourself and you have to be resilient. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this. Most likely I'm going to lose, but I'm in. Let's do this, right? Because it puts you through that. Instead of asking yourself simple things, right? What's the number one? Oh, why is this happening to me? God, why? No, stop. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? God, what are you trying to teach me? What are you trying to tell me? Universe, whatever it is that you believe in right now, right? I know right now it's Ramadan, Allah, whatever religion that you have, right? Stop asking why is this happening to me, but ask what is this teaching me? It's just simple little things like that that you're going to understand that you're building resilience. The comeback is always greater than the setback. We've heard this a million times, right? So, if this is happening to you, guess what? Congratulations, you've been selected by the God, the universe, whatever it is, for this to make you better. Embrace it, go through the challenge, be resilient, because this is how you're going to build up. This is how you're going to be worthy, how you're going to provide that you deserve to level up. How can you work on that? Easy. Just think of the times that you've lost, either a job, money, relationship, anything like that, and you came back stronger to it. Just like I said right now, if it wasn't for losing that job that I had, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So you have to just think of a couple of those things. And what did you learn from that experience? That's the most important, right? So, hey, you know what? I went through this situation to where I lost a job, I lost some money, I lost a relationship, something that, okay, cool. You're going to come back stronger from it. Okay, and you came back stronger from it. Okay, what did I learn from this experience? Okay, I learned AB. Okay, perfect. Now, by learning AB, there was a lesson to it. You understood that, but there was something, a quality, there was a strength, there was something that you obtained from that. You need to observe that, know that, and know that now that it's in you. Hey, you know what? I was able to go through disrespect, this, and that. What did you learn from it? Oh, you know what? I learned that actually I was able to control my emotions. I was able to actually speak when I needed to speak and not to speak. Okay, cool. I learned that. I learned patience. That's a virtue. And guess what? Now nobody can take that away from you. But it's recognizing it. Because you could just go through setbacks. What did we say on the last one, right? About the let it rain, right? We're not walking in the rain. We're walking through the rain. So it's the same situation here. As you're going through this, you need to understand dissect it. When you say, okay, why is this happening to me? No. It's what is this teaching me? But when you do that, it's like, oh, this is teaching me patience. No. Why? Break it down, dissect it. It's an amazing exercise you need to do to understand this, right? And by lastly, the last part here, as far as how to tap into your inner power, it's going to be take action. Just take action. Winners don't wait. Improvise, adapt, overcome, right? Improvise, adapt, overcome. Winners do not wait. They go for it. When things are taken away, what happens? You focus on what you can do, not what you can do. Okay, you know what? This was taken away from me, so I can't do that. Okay, but what can I still do? Boom, you focus on that right away. Okay, I broke my leg. I can't get on the bicycle, but what can I do? Like, there always is something there that you can do. Focus on that. And just like I said, we can't wait, right? We improvise, we adapt, overcome. Well, guess what? Whatever it is right now that you haven't done yet, because of whatever reason that you're holding yourself back, start today. Small steps lead to big wins. Simple as that. Small steps lead to big wins. Company, relationships, whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, whatever it is. You've been trying to read a book, grab it, open the book, read at least one page today. Like, read the title page. I don't know. Small steps, big wins, but start today. Huge. Because the only thing that's stopping you is you. Literally. The only thing that's stopping you is you. You feel like the universe and this and that and everybody's conspiring. The only one that's stopping you is you at the end of the day. Now, we focused on knowing what our inner, knowing what we're powerful for, tapping in our inner powers, knowing what's ours, what can't take away from yours, all that good stuff right now. Now we have to know that it's ours and we own it. So knowing that you're tapping into your power, inner power is one thing, right? One thing is saying, okay, I know the differences between winners and losers. I know that it's not on me, it's in me. I understand the power of knowing who I am. I've tapped into my inner power. I've done these exercises. I've done everything I need to do. Okay. Well, now comes one of the most important parts to it all is owning it. You own your power. So now by knowing that you own this power, no matter where life takes you, it cannot take what's inside of you away. So it doesn't matter what situation you are put in life. Your career changes, your life changes, partnership, whatever it is that shifts and changes to it, right? You understand that no matter where life takes you, it cannot take what's away. It's inside of you. That's yours. You are not your losses. You're not your failures, right? Understand that. Like it's not directly tied to you. In trading, what do we say, right? One stop loss doesn't dictate you as a trader. Like it's just one stop loss. That's all it is. So you're not your losses. You're not your failures, right? You are capable, you're powerful, you're unstoppable. All these amazing words that you could say to yourself, you need to say to yourself. And as long as you believe it and you act on it, you're good. You're good. It's that simple. It's crazy how crazy it is. It's crazy just to simply be here with you and saying this. Like, hey, if you literally say to yourself, you're capable, bro. Like, it's like, no way. But it is true. Like, it is. It's that easy. And I say that's easy because put it to you this way: if you can type in right now, I know a lot of you guys are driving from work and stuff like that, so please don't expose yourself to any dangers. But if you can, just type right now. Say something to yourself. Say something nice. I'm capable. I'm powerful. I'm unstoppable. Whatever, something like that. I'm beautiful. Whatever you want to do, put it in the chat. Just type it down. Just type it. If you're watching the replay, that's fine. I'll see it too. Just type it down. See how easy it is. It's not that hard. Type it. Because when you type it, you're writing it, so you're seeing it. Remember, we've spoken about this. One thing is saying it in your head, one thing is saying it out loud, one thing is writing it, one thing is teaching it. Each time it goes to a better level, right? I'm confident. Perfect. You see? How hard was that, Michelle? Was that hard at all? From a 1 to 10, how hard was that? Like, just to simply say that. It's not hard. That's it. Winners rise not because of what they have, but because of who they are. I'll tell you right now, I'm a winner, and it's not because of the material possessions that I have, but it's because I know who I am. I know you've heard many times, and I've said this myself, right? A lot of times when you set yourself for a goal, like, hey, my goal is to go ahead and buy this fancy car, and you get to buy the fancy car, really, at the end of the day, it's not the car that was the goal, it was you. Who you turned into from point A to point B. That person that you evolved into, that is the true prize. Because the cars could come and go, but who you are, that will never go. That's the biggest thing you need to understand. So just remember, like, challenge for this week. What do you guys need to do? Because I'll see you again next Monday. I know right now it was delayed because of last time, but I'll see you guys next Monday, right? And what's the challenge for the week, right? Just remind yourself daily. It's not on me, it's in me. Constantly, just remind myself, it's not on me, it's in me. Whatever's going through your life, just remember that nonstop. And if you want to speak to you in the mirror, hey, it's not on you, it's in you. You could say it in whatever past, present tense, whatever fanciness. As you see, I was not good at English, so in school, so whatever you call that, right? It doesn't matter. It's not on you, it's in you. It's not on me, it's in, however you want to say it, but just constantly remind yourself that daily, every single day. Remind yourself to that, right? And then just know, right? What's one thing that you know is in you that nobody could take away from you? You need to remember that. Like, seriously, write it down, right? We're going to write down. I already gave you guys the challenge to do that as well. You're going to write down on a piece of paper, right? Why is it that you're wealthy? And when I say you're wealthy, you're going to put there, right? Michelle's true wealth, real wealth, however you want to write it down, right? Kennedy's real wealth, however you want to write it down. And you're going to write down those things that you know nobody could take away from you. So you're reminding yourself, it's not on me, it's in me. You're reminding yourself of those things that nobody could take away from you, right? And of course, if this is, right now, if this is hitting home run for you, if you're like, man, I needed this is amazing, share this. Because you know that there's somebody that needs to hear this. Not everybody knows who I am, not everybody's in the communities I am, not everybody's going to see this, right? But you are watching this right now. So by sharing this, you're moving that message, right, to where somebody needs to hear this. because I know there's been times yourself where you've been by yourself in your own head and you're like, man, like I'm alone, I don't know what to do. Like we've all been there before. And we just need that one random stranger, that one random video that pops up on social media to be like, I don't know who you are, bro, but you just made my day. Let's go, let's get it. So make sure you do that. It's something that you could do, because the more that you do, better comes you to that. That's simply how the universe works, okay? Again, guys, I wanted to run through this one pretty quick. We're 30 minutes into it, so I'm happy with the time. Unpacked a bunch of information for you that I wanted to unpack. Power didn't go out, so we're good. It's still super windy out there, but thank you guys for being here on another Mindset Monday, on a Tuesday this time. But I will see you guys next Monday. Everything goes on good, and we'll see you guys next Monday for another episode. And again, make sure you're subscribed and you have notifications on. My voice is back again. It's good. I have a good haircut, clean haircut, the whole nine. So I'm going to start recording here. As I mentioned a lot, I'm going to record some boot camps. A lot of people have been asking a lot of the trading side that I do with the futures and whatnot. So I'm going to record a lot of that. A lot of people ask about my indicators on TradeAway, like all that type of stuff. I'm going to start recording now to upload here on YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, so when that video comes up, you're the first to know. Cool. All right, guys, as always, it's not about getting to the top, but it's about how many people you can bring with. So catch you guys at the top. See you next week. Peace.